Hey there, my name is Kim Backus and I've started a series of videos called Know Your Rights and Know Your Worth, and my videos are not legal advice as I'm not a lawyer but someone who is passionate about people knowing their rights, and it's all about knowledge because knowledge is a key to your freedom. Now, today we're going to touch on the subject of coercive control. Coercive control. Now, we've all heard of domestic violence, and it says that 1 in 4 women will experience this in their lives, but not all abuse is physical. Now, did you know that controlling or coercive behaviour in an intimate or family relationship became a new criminal offence in England and Wales under Section 76 of the Serious Crime Act in December 2015? Now, remember that date, making it illegal to engage in a pattern of abusive behaviour such as intimidation, control, humiliation, degradation, which is used to harm, punish or frighten you. Now, coercive control behaviour is more of an emotional form of domestic abuse. So what are the signs of coercive control? Now, you are possibly isolated from friends and family, making you believe that you don't need anyone else but your abuser. Financial abuse, controlling how much money you can have or how much money you can spend, preventing you from leaving the home, repeatedly putting you down, calling you names, or telling you that you are worthless or that you are ugly. Even threats to have you deported, even though you are legal where you live. Now, that abuser could be bullying you, stalking your movements, controlling how you spend your time. You know, a survivor once told me her partner used to always say she was fat and ugly, and he would purposely buy her clothes that were too small so she would believe that she was big in her size. Emotional abuse, basically anything which humiliates or dehumanizes you. Experiencing coercive control is like being taken hostage. You suddenly become captive in an unreal world created by the abuser, feeling entrapped in a world of confusion, contradiction and real fear. Now, the law states only someone who is personally connected to you can commit an offence of coercive control. Now, if you are not personally connected to your abuser because the abuser is, for example, a colleague, a neighbour, an acquaintance or someone you don't know, you may still be able to seek protection from the abuse under the Protection from Harassment Act 1997. Now, this is important. The offence of coercive control came into force on 29th of December 2015. It only applies to behaviour that happened after the 29th, 2015 of December. Now, if your abuser started the abuse before the 29th of December and the behaviour continued after that date, then the abuser could possibly be charged. Now, he cannot be charged for the behaviour before that date, which is the 29th of December 2015. Now, the abuser's maximum sentence is 5 years imprisonment via the Crown Court, and if you go via the Magistrate Court, the abuser would be looking at a 12-month sentence. Now, coercive control is a criminal offence, and if you experience this form of abuse, you can report it to the police. The police may give your abuser a warning or they may arrest him for a criminal offence. Now, if the police have enough evidence, they will refer this matter to the Crown Prosecution Service. Now, what I'm about to say next is really important. It is the job of the police to investigate any reports of coercive control and gather evidence. You may be able to help the police by providing evidence that you may have, such as records of communications between you and the abuser. For example, emails, phone records, text messages, social media stuff, bank records showing financial control, video recordings, pictures of injuries. These can all help you in the case against the abuser. Now, if you are helping the police to gather evidence, it's important that you discuss whether this is safe. Remember that it is the police's job to investigate and gather evidence, and they should not be expecting you to do something that they should be doing or anything that puts you in danger. And another bit of important information is that you can report the coercive control to the police if you don't have any other evidence. So don't let anyone turn you away. Your statement is already evidence in your case. Now, if your gut feeling is telling you that something isn't right in your relationship, it probably isn't. Now, you are responsible for your own happiness, no one else's. You are responsible for choosing the path that you go down. Turn to a friend, a family member, go to the citizen's advice, call the domestic violence helpline, or go to the police. Don't let shame or fear prevent you from reaching out. I wish I had spoken to someone earlier about what I was going through. That is time wasted that I can never get back. Believe me, when I say there are caring people on the other side of the door waiting to help you, you are not alone. Now, if you think that this video will help someone, then please share it. My name is Kim Backus with Know Your Rights and Know Your Worth.